This is a video by Richmond. Today we're working on a Dodge Dakota. This happens to be a 2002 model. And what we're doing today is we're replacing a bad outer tie rod end. And so the first thing we need to do is get the vehicle up in the air so the tire is off the ground. And once we do that, we have to remove the front tire. After we remove the tire wheel assembly, the next thing we need to do is loosen the jam nut that secures the outer tie rod end to the inner tie rod end. In this case right here, we're going to be using a 24mm wrench. And I've got a piece of pipe right here to give me a little extra leverage. There she comes. Alright. We'll get it all loose now. Next we need to remove the 21mm nut that secures the outer tie rod to the steering knuckle. Next we need to shock the knuckle, just a regular ball peen hammer hitting the knuckle right there, and that will remove the tie rod end. And there it is. Once you got that jam nut loose, now you can just unscrew it, and what you can do is you can count the amount of turns as you come out if you want. So we have to keep turning that like that till we remove the tie rod end. Now take your old tie rod end and measure from the end of the surface right here to the center line of the joint. Now go over to your new one and do the same thing, same spot, and make sure the dimension is the same. If it's not, if it's shorter or longer, compensate that with the jam nut and you'll get it pretty darn close to your old one. I've already screwed the new tie rod end on. It measured the same as the old one, so it went right against the jam nut there. So now all we have to do is put it into the steering knuckle and put our nut on. And we'll give it a quick tighten. Okay. Let's see here. A little bit more. Alright. Now we can torque it down. Put your torque wrench to about 60 foot-pounds. Alright, let's try it one more time. Okay, there it is, all torqued down. Now, all we have to do is tighten our jam nut here. The torque on this is about 55 foot-pounds. So that's it. I didn't tighten that, but you get the idea. Tighten that, and then it's just a matter of putting our tire and wheel on, and you might have to get a front end alignment, and that's it. That's all there is to replacing the outer tie rod on your Dodge Dakota.